Hey everyone, welcome back to Look Fantastic's YouTube channel. Now, I'm ELLIS ATLANTIS. You may recognize me from Instagram where I do these crazy, and I mean crazy over the top makeup transformations. Or you might also recognize me from the BBC's Glow Up. No spoilers or anything like that, but that's where you might recognize me from. Now, I'm actually here with Look Fantastic today to show you. Basically, I'm doing this video so y'all don't have to. I'm going to be trying out some viral TikTok makeup hacks, tricks, tips, techniques, all that stuff, so you don't have to. If it fails on me and you don't have to ruin your makeup. So I'm going to be going through like I've kind of put like a list together of all the areas of the face kind of thing. And I'm going to be using some of my favorite products that you can get on Look Fantastic to kind of show you and demo some of the products and also show you how to do these techniques. Now, let me tell you this right now. Some of them are a little bit scary. Like, I've kind of looked at them and been like, my dry skin will not cope with this. So, kind of worried about that. But we're just going to kind of go with it and just see where we end up. And like I said, I've got like a list of them for all the areas of the face so we can really kind of test something out. And maybe, hopefully, there'll be some like hidden gems in there. Y'all might be inspired to try one and see if it improves your makeup game or whatever. But I'm gonna stop waffling on and let's just jump straight into this video. Okay, so I washed my face, done a quick toner just to prep the surface. My hair is out of the way just in case things get messy. I don't want to get any makeup in my hair because, no. But we're gonna jump straight into the first hack. Now this one is, I don't really know if this is gonna work for me because I have dry skin and I just have a feeling that like my dry skin is gonna hate this, but it is this 4-step routine. So it's moisturizer as step number 1. Then you're gonna powder the moisturizer with a translucent powder or whatever powder you want. Then you're gonna melt all that down with a setting spray. And then you're gonna go in with your primer of choice and then your foundation. And it's supposed to give you like the most flawless, long-lasting base, beautiful skin that just lasts all day. We're gonna be the judge of that. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do the whole routine on my face apart from I'm only gonna do powder on one half of my face and then we can compare to see if my skin does look any different. So let's do it. So first of all, I'm using the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream for dry to very dry skin. Now you're probably thinking, Ellis, that's a lot of moisturizer, and you're right, it was a lot of moisturizer, but I have really dry skin and I'm not about to not prep and moisturize and make sure that my skin doesn't get dry and thirsty. So we went in with a lot of moisturizer. So now we're gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and look, I'm not gonna be like coating my face in powder, so I'm just gonna take it in the lid, swirl it around, tap off any excess, and then this side of my face we will powder and this side we will leave unpowdered. Oh no, I can feel it sticking already. Let me tell you, I use like the tiniest amount of powder because I'm not having like dry skin. There's no shine from the moisturizer left, so y'all know that. Went straight in there and absorbed all that. And then we're just gonna take the Fix Plus and we're just gonna drench our face with it. So, now I'm just gonna fan it dry. And then the last step is primer, so I'm gonna be using my Too Faced Hangover Primer. Oh, I can already feel the powdered side feels different than the normal side. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. So for foundation, we're gonna be using the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. So I'm just gonna buff this in and then we'll see if it looks different, I guess. So literally, just as I thought, the powder, I can see it. Everywhere I applied the powder, I can literally see it. Also, the color of the foundation is my summer color, so it is winter right now, so it is a little bit more warmer than I naturally am, so we don't say anything about that. But I don't recommend, if you've got oily skin, this might work. But if you've got dry skin, do not do this. Just don't do it. You don't need to. Say no more, just ignore it, do not do it. The foundation looks beautiful on the side that I didn't powder and I just prepped as normal. This side looks dry and cakey. My under eye looks like it's never seen an eye cream, so no. Okay, so this next one is more of a tip rather than a hack, and this is the tip to really lift the face. A facelift using concealer. Love the sound of that. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and basically the idea is that you strategically place the concealer to give your face a facelift. So you go in here to open up the center, and you want to go here to pull back there like that. And doing it in these places here will just help lift everything back. So this eye is done, this eye is not. You can see it works. We're lifted. So, I mean, if you're a full coverage lover, I guess you could just apply more in those same areas and you would still get the full coverage and the lift. But as you can see, my under eye is bright, it's a wig, didn't apply loads of product and it looks lifted. So yeah, I like this one. So that's more or less our wet products done for the little hack tip portion of this. We're gonna set it and I've got like a little technique for that in a minute, but we're going to move on to eyes first because I like doing my eyes while my base is wet and then I like to set everything afterwards. Now, this isn't really something that was on TikTok. However, I feel like this is something that I feel like more people need to know. So it's one that I just wanted to put in here for good measure, which is using a wet eyeshadow base will always make your eyeshadow pop way more than setting it first. So I'm just going to use the same concealer that we used, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow base and we're not going to powder it, we're just going to go straight in with the eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow we're going to be using is the Venus XL palette. We're going to do something really simple because I'm going to be showing you how to really open up your eyes to make your eyes look huge. So what we're going to do is we want to make the lid super deep and super smoky, and then we can use the inner corner and this portion here to really open the eye up to make it look bigger and more dramatic. So we're going to go in with like this red shade here, and then we'll maybe blend it out with like some of these more pastel shades here. We're just going to pack that all over the lid and then blend it out. Now for the part that's going to really open up the eye, we're going to take the Too Faced Blinded by the Light highlighter on like a little domed fluffy brush, and you're going to really intensely add a lot of this highlighter on the inner corner and then bringing it across the lower lash line. And this is a trick that's going to really open up the inner eye and make your eyes look super big. And you can literally see just by looking that my eye just looks bigger. And you can do this with any color tone. Browns, blacks, grays, pinks, reds, blues, the rainbow, you name it, it will work. Just put like a nice dark color on the lid and tight to your lower lash line. Smoke it all out with a big fluffy brush and then blind out your inner corner and bring it across your lower lash line to about here. And you'll see that it will just really open up your eyes. And you can do it more dramatic or more subtle. But this technique is really, really good for really opening up your eyes. Okay, so the next one is more of like a technique slash tip, and it's how to do your powder. Now, a lot of people swear by a beauty blender or a powder puff, but one technique which I like the most, and I see is very popular on TikTok, is actually using a brush to set your makeup. Because when you use a brush, the excess powder falls into the bristles, so then you only get powder that's needed on the application. So if you have drier skin or you like to wear less powder or you just don't want to look cakey, then use a powdered brush. Powder brush? A tapered fluffy brush. So I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and this Real Techniques brush. Ew. Okay, so the side that we powdered first looks like cement. It literally looks disgusting, so I do not recommend powdering first at all. Yeah, exactly. So this side just looks so much more cleaner and everything just looks softer and diffused. It doesn't look dry, it doesn't look cakey, it just looks set. So obviously you can see my complexion is already warmer and more bronzed up because this foundation is my summer color. Now, the next technique that I'm going to be using, hack, tip, trick, all that is for bronzing for that summer kissed skin. So you're probably thinking, Ellis, you're already pretty summer kissed, you don't need no more bronzer. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. So just use this technique or trick to your own will or whatever the saying is. So just ignore the color difference because summer shade, winter skin, all that. But I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer and a big diffused brush like this. And we're basically going to apply the bronzer where we would highlight. And that's like crazy, I know. But the sun doesn't hit here. It doesn't hit under your jawline where you contour. The sun hits here, your cheekbones, here, the chin. So that's where you would be sun-kissed. So when you want that sun-kissed summery glow, you want to put your bronzer where the sun naturally hits. And you want to use a fluffy brush so it's diffused. If you use a dense brush, you're going to end up with like of bronzer, you don't want that. So you're just gonna go in, get like a nice amount on your brush, tap off any excess, and I just like to stipple it like this, just like a really nice stipple on the high points of my face, like this, down my nose. I like it on the nose a lot, especially on the tip, and around here like that. So as you can see, it does give like a lifted sun-kissed finish. Now, like I said, this is my summer color for foundation. So you can just see that with the summer color and the nice little bit of bronzer on, it just gives you that more like warmth all over the skin, which is what we're going for. So for blush, we're gonna be doing the blush heavily inspired by the 80s and very draped and very pulled back. Because if you've noticed, all the techniques that we've been doing are to lift and pull back the face to give us this facelift with using makeup and nothing else. So if everything layered together is just pulling the face back, it's just gonna give us that ultimate snatched back face. So I'm gonna be using the MAC Bright Response Powder Blush. And again, I'm gonna use it on a nice big fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna pick up the blush and I'm just gonna start at the temples like this and up a little bit higher like that. And then we'll come down onto the cheeks a little bit and just round it out and go up a little bit higher. And I've gone into the eyeshadow a little bit like that. And you just want to make sure you're really diffusing it out. That's why we're using like the bigger fluffy brush. You can just see it gives you like a nice little lift and a nice little pop of color. Now again, all the techniques, products, color schemes that I'm using in this video, use what works best for you. I think a lot of the colors that I picked for this video were just to make sure you could really see the effects of what I was doing, so you'd be able to see like, you know, if you like it, blah, 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 all that stuff. So again, are you gonna wear your blush this crazy every day? I don't know, I would, you might not, but just use the colors and apply as much or as little product as you want, but just try the techniques out and just see how they work. So the last hack that I've got is for lipstick. Now, I just chucked on the Lime Crime platform lip liner just to give my lips some definition, so whatever lip liner you want, do that first. Then you want to go in with the lipstick of your choice, but not a liquid lipstick, because this hack is designed to give you the staying power of a liquid lipstick without the dryness of a liquid lipstick. Because you all know when you wear a liquid lipstick, sometimes it can really cling to the lips, it can be like really heavy. So this method is supposed to give you the staying power of a liquid lipstick without the clingy, claggy dryness of a liquid lipstick. So you're gonna take the Bullet lipstick. This is just the Maybelline Beige Babe Matte Lipstick. Looks like this, a beautiful peachy nude. And you're just gonna chuck this on. Oh, she's creamy. I love the color. Then once that's applied, this is the hack. You're gonna take your translucent powder. I feel like this translucent powder has been like the star of every single hack we've used in this video. But we're gonna take the translucent powder and you wanna take a fluffy brush. And what you're gonna do is, you're gonna pick up a little bit of the loose powder on the brush, and then you're just gonna lightly press the powder into the lipstick. And what's gonna happen is, it's gonna powder it down so it stays put, but it's still gonna be comfortable. Or that's the idea of the hack. So let's see if it works. So my lips feel comfortable, they don't feel dry. Yeah, like I literally don't really feel like I'm wearing anything. The only thing I can feel is I can feel like where my lip is a little bit wet, where there's no product, and then where the powder is, I can feel the dryness there, but like, it feels nice. Like it feels really nice. This lipstick wouldn't be kiss proof, so let's see if it's kiss proof. Yeah, there's literally, I don't know if that's my skin, like if I rub it, yeah, there's nothing there. So it's made that lipstick kiss proof as well. So that hack is actually a hack that works. Okay, so some final thoughts. Right now, with everything layered on the way it is, I look hella crazy, which is fine because at the beginning of the video I said I'm doing this video so y'all don't have to. I'll put my face through it so you guys don't have to at home. You can just pick out the things that you like and try them out. First, the red flag of the video, do not, if you have dry skin, do not powder your moisturizer. Just don't do it. My skin looks, this side of my face looks horrible. It looks so dry, so cakey. My under eye looks like it's never seen a moisturizer, ever. It's disgusting. The concealer trick, love. It really does lift the face, I think. Like, you can see everything looks more pulled back. The eye technique, opens my eyes up, makes them look bigger. Powdering the lipstick to make it be more long wearing, kiss proof, and a matte finish. Again, it works. So I guess it's just a case of, if you liked any of the techniques or the tricks and you think they would work in your everyday makeup routine, then go for it. Don't go for the powder one. I can't stress this enough. Do not go for the powder, your moisturizer technique. No, just don't do it. But other than that, take what you want from this video and just have fun with it. And hopefully you will end up looking as crazy as I look right now, because I don't really look that cute right now. I mean, the eyeshadow looks cute, like nice and blown out, and my eyes look nice and big, but other than that, I look like a cheater. But I guess that concludes today's video. So if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to LOOKFANTASTIC's YouTube channel, and we'll also pop things on and around the screen and in the description box below, so you can find LOOKFANTASTIC on all their social media platforms. You can find me at @ELLIS_Atlantis on any social media page, and I guess that's it. So until then, I'll see you on the next one. See ya.